Hey guys! Oh, this is weird. I haven't streamed on YouTube since January 2022, so this is very, very strange. And it, OBS is updated before, because before I had started in OBS and then started on the YouTube website in the studio. I automatically did it then, but then when I tried to start in the studio, I accidentally ended the broadcast and wiped all the details. I was like, oh no. Luckily, I had the actual streams browser window open as well, so I just copied and pasted. Hopefully I've done it alright. But if there's any issues tonight, please let me know if anything goes wrong. Again, I haven't streamed on YouTube since January 2022. Things will most likely go wrong. But it is very, very hot here, so I do apologise. I might look a bit of a mess, because fucking hell, it's a lot. It was also just me and my daughter here tonight, so I have her monitor. You may hear her making a noise at some point. And recently she's been in the habit of getting up at certain times of the night, or I say certain, it's all over the place whenever the hell she wants to get up. But she just seems to like getting up at very awkward times of the night, and it's a pain in the backside. But I'm just double checking some things because I am so fucking paranoid. Okay, I don't think I can have my death counter on here because I've got a death counter on Twitch, and I don't think it'll work. I'm gonna put death reset. I don't think it'll show up here, so I think it'll automatically go to Twitch. That won't. Okay, fair enough. It is so warm, but it's so awesome to be trying this out on YouTube. Like last time I streamed on YouTube, the chat would not show up. It just would never work in OBS, so I had to have the browser window open or pop out the chat and stuff like that. But now it's working because the Stream Elements bot running showed up. Yay! So obviously things are better. It was a lot easier as well. Like I could set all the details about the broadcast in OBS. I did it on the website, but then I was like, ooh, I know that for next time. No, my luck, it probably won't work, but hey. Anyway, I'm gonna keep cleaning my glasses, by the way, because they just always seem to get dirty. It's fucking hot. Now, I changed my top because it was I needed something a little bit thinner than the one I had, even though it was a white top. And also, it was just, I've been wearing it all day and it's hot and stuff like that. And that's why I thought, I was looking at my Arthur Lag Means Death top and I thought, no. Less than an hour ago, I uploaded my Blake 7 episode 12 of season 2 reaction. So, or part 1 of it anyway. Part 2 comes on Saturday. So I thought, it gotta be the Blake 7 top. Obviously. Now, I've never played the game we're playing tonight. I've played one of the Sherlock Holmes games. I've played some of them. I don't know how much. It was when I first got the PlayStation. So, around the time I last streamed on YouTube, actually. A bit before, actually, I think. But, I played a little bit of it. I can remember little tiny bits, but luckily my memory is terrible, so sometimes that actually comes in handy. Or it's a blessing sometimes. There's with what we do in the shadows that I'm reacting to at the moment. I kind of remember some stuff, but I don't remember a lot, or I don't remember how that happens, stuff like that. So I'm rewatching season 1, and I've watched 4 episodes of season 2 as well, and I don't remember a single thing from season 2 off the top of my head, not all. So that's a good thing. But I am looking forward to this. I thought it'd be a kind of fitting thing. Like, I've got this one, I've got Devil's Daughter, and I've got Chapter 1. Not got the most recent one, but I thought it'd be a nice fitting thing. It kind of like fitting in with the kind of things some of the things I've watched in the past. Not completely, but I've on my list of things that we've compiled about watch in the future, like after Blake 7 or anything. Or I would say after Doctor Who, but classic Doctor Who, I'm only on season 2, and there's a few dozen. There's I know at least 28 classic Doctor Who seasons. I know there might be more, but that's what I can think of at the moment. So it's not going to be after that. But it might, I might have thought about, Agatha Christie type stuff would be fun. Even if that's, if it's, Poirot ones, I do them once every so often type thing. when I can fit it in type thing. But you might have seen my community tab posts, or if you're on my Twitch, you might have seen it there, or in my Discord, you might have seen it there. But I'm currently streaming on Twitch. I've mentioned that before on the channel. But because of all the stuff that's been happening with Twitch recently, I've thought about shifting. I looked at Kick, but that's my kind of thing. And because it's slightly similar to how Twitch is, it would be quite difficult for my head. My head does better completely changing, you know? So like completely new routine and a new setting and stuff like that. It helps my head work. And also a benefit for YouTube is all my VODs are automatically uploaded. On Twitch, I keep forgetting to download stuff, and then I've only uploaded one thing on the other channel, which if you guys end up not wanting me to stream on this one, I do have another one set up just in case. But if we decide this one, I will probably change the name from Shelma32 Reactions to like Shelma32, even though there's an old channel of mine from like 13 years ago that has Shelma32. So I probably couldn't use the username, but we'll figure things out. But yeah, so like if I decide this is where I want to be from now on, I've just recently started Assassin's Creed Valhalla, because I've been playing all the way through Assassin's Creed. If I decide to be completely on here and not just like these games or anything else, I will upload my Assassin's Creed Valhalla streams that I've done so far, put them on the channel, put them in a playlist, and then stream from there on. But I might possibly, because of Assassin's Creed, I've played all the other, started off with Origins, and then went back, tried to play number 1, could not complete it because the port to Windows was horrendous, and it's not on PlayStation modern ones anyway. And then I carried on, now on Valhalla, which is the most recent one. The Mirage is coming out soon. What I might do is I might do Assassin's Creed on Twitch, maybe, because I've done it all on there. So I'm going to finish off Valhalla. That's going to take me a few months, most likely. It's huge. And then I'm going to do Mirage when it comes out, which I'll probably still, when it comes out, I'll probably still be playing Valhalla. And then I will do Origins again, because most of the people that watch me on Twitch now won't watch me then. So I might keep Assassin's Creed on there. But like at the end of August, I think it is, Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out. Now, if I decide I'm going to properly stream on here, I will most likely do Baldur's Gate 3 on this channel, okay? And then I'll keep Assassin's Creed on that one, and then have it bit to bits, and then I'm not completely abandoning what I've done so far on there, because I do have people that watch me. Surprising, I know. So I'm so paranoid tonight, I do apologise. Like, it's just the whole layout of OBS is different, because like we've got the quick actions and stuff like that. It is so weird. I'm so weird. So if any sound's not right, or if the sound of the game is too loud or anything like that, I always say this with any new game I start. If the sound's too loud, let me know. I can adjust it, okay? Burnt my tongue earlier, I'm so sorry. It's so rough and horrible. But yeah, if there's anything that's wrong, any settings are weird, let me know. Again, as I said multiple times already, I keep repeating myself. You'll learn this, I do repeat myself quite a bit. But as it's the first time, I'm still learning, working out the settings. I've been so paranoid and anxious all day that I've not set it up right. And then I go and fuck it up and delete the whole thing. And have to redo it within like 3 minutes of starting, but yeah. But at some point as well, my other half will be home, so he will most likely knock on the door to get my daughter's monitor. He said he might possibly stop off at McDonald's, get me something from there, so I will either mute the microphone or switch to my Be Right Back scene, okay? So I am very paranoid. I am very paranoid tonight. I'm fucking nervous. I keep checking my settings. I'm so sorry. Also, I will keep doing like this. So I'm so freaked out by how OBS is different. It's like weird to my head out. But like even when I'm doing my reactions, OBS like layout is the same, but because it's YouTube, it completely switched around. So I got it in a different profile. Anyway, but my right hand is in pain. It always is. And that, because if you've seen my reaction videos, you know I'm usually like wearing some kind of glove on my hands. But with my Paces controller, I cannot hold it with gloves on. Like, I can do it with, like, these ones, my long ones that I've got, like the odd ones. But it's a bit too warm to even wear them. So my hand's quite stiff, but not as bad as it would be if it's cold. I'm paranoid about I'm anxious to start. I'm really. So hopefully, when we switch scenes, we don't fuck things up. It's so weird. I'm just going to put a test chat in. I just want to see if my chat bar works, okay? Oh, no. Okay, pressing enter does not work. Will it come across? It ain't fucking working, is it? It ain't fucking working. Ah! Let's try one more time. I did put a chat bar across the bottom, right? But it might just be set up for... Okay, it's not going to work. Okay, I'll have to figure out another way to do show chat on this one. We'll figure things out. I like being able to see the chat. I like it, because then you guys can see yourself names on screen and stuff like that. I'm all over the place. Anyway, fingers crossed. I haven't even opened the game yet. I've got the ready, but I like to open games ready. I like experience music because sometimes you get cutscenes before the menus and stuff like that. So I want to experience together. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This doesn't break it. Here we go. Switch to the game. Gunner! Ah! I was just about to... I've already had a hell of a hassle. Because I didn't realise how much streaming from YouTube had changed in OBS. Like, I didn't realise I could set up the browser and go live directly from OBS. Because before, I had to start it in OBS, then go onto the studio on YouTube website, click go live on there. So I clicked it on there, and then clicked on the website, and that ended the stream. And I was like, ah! Oh, fuck. And that completely wiped it. I had to, like, luckily I had the browser window open and copied and pasted all the information across. But, I know now. I see what you mean, though, by it being a lot better now. It's a lot better. Okay, chat bar does work. It just doesn't show me. It shows you guys, but not me. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a bit fucking high up, though, isn't it? There, that's a bit better. Even though you can't really see Shelma, but with behind my hand. That's weird. It's so weird. I just realised how far over I am this side. It's like, it's weird. I'm weird. I'm all over the place, but I'm now worried that I'm going to break the stream or something when I switch over to the game screen. But here we go. Let's try. There we go. My camera is so fucking small. I didn't realise. I made my camera a lot smaller. I might adjust it and make it a little bit bigger next time. But how you doing, Connor? Thank you so much for pissing me off first thing this morning with that frickin' Assassin's Creed thing. People are allowed to be completely wrong. But I bet you clicked on it. It's like, I know what I'm going to do with this. Terrible you are. But thank you so much for being here. I'm so nervous tonight. Because I haven't streamed on here since January 2022. My voice is so fucking loud. Or certain things are, anyway. Are my volumes okay? Is my voice okay? Because it keeps going into the red on OBS. Which it shouldn't. So I don't know if I'm just talking too loud or what. I'm so fucking paranoid. Hang on, let me see what you guys can hear. Oh, it's a bit clearer, but... I'm so glad you're here. Because I've been so fucking nervous. I'm paranoid that if there was nobody in the chat and I started the game, that the game sound wouldn't come through for you guys, or it'd be too loud or something. Ooh, my... Okay, my socials bar is a bit too fucking high up. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to be readjusting things all stream, I think. Because it's new. Is it Light Night? Thank you so much for letting me know. Literally, I get paranoid whenever I start a new game. And I streaming on YouTube for the first time in like well over a year, like a year and a half. I'm paranoid even more, so I get anxious really easily. But thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for telling me. But real test, I've noticed sometimes like this menu music can be extremely quiet, but then there's certain parts in certain games where it could be relatively quiet and then so loud. It's all over the place. But here we go. I'm excited. I've not played this one before. I've only played a part of chapter 1, which is, you got this one, and then Devil's Daughter. See, that was loud. But there's... See what I mean? Loud. Hang on. I'm going to turn mine down, so I don't know if that game... Yeah, so it's this one, Devil's Daughter, and then chapter 1, which is the one I've played, and then there's a more recent one that's not long came out that I do not own yet. I've got this that I've been drinking anyway, but I've also got a bottle of water out the fridge in case I do need to properly full-on hydrate because of how freaking hot it is. Ah! Okay. I'm excited. Game features an auto... Okay. Typical autosave thing, which you guys can actually see that because on Twitch I've got a little penguin, animated penguin sat there, but it doesn't work with YouTube. It's going to be fun working out what works with YouTube and what doesn't and things like that. Like, I was so paranoid. I haven't got my chat thing across here. There we go. All seems fine, sweet. I'm just going to bring it down slightly. There we go. I forgot one thing. And that's that. Okay. Again, it's a learning curve for me. Because it's like, my head's so used to doing it on Twitch, which I think I said just before you came in, Connor, that if I do decide I want to stream on here, I'm most likely... I've thought about it a bit today. I'm most likely keep Assassin's Creed on Twitch and everything else I'll start on here. Because like Assassin's Creed has been so much a thing on Twitch. I don't want to like just switch partway through a game. So I might play Mirage on here and then Origins again. But Valhalla I'm most likely going to keep on Twitch. Unless I do start it on do stream on a different channel. And then I'll put everything on there. It'd be easier, but I think mostly it's going to be easier for me on here. I was relatively, when I sat down, like, well, Jesus, it's 10:02 now. I will get started. But when I sat down here in here about 9 o'clock, it was lovely and cold, and now I'm bloody baking. Anyway, let's double check settings. I might adjust these partway through, but we can adjust music levels, voice levels, effects levels, all that sort of stuff. We can, if any like elements too loud, like music or the effects or ambient or anything like that, let me know. If any part's too loud, we can come into here, we can adjust them, but we'll leave it like this for now and then we'll see. This is so weird. My camera is too small for me. Okay, subtitles, gotta have subtitles on for me. So I haven't changed any, so let's just get going. Okay. Oh, I like that. The tribute at the beginning. Okay, I might put the music down. Okay, this is loud. What have we got? Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Shit! I didn't mean to skip it! I do that sometimes. I wanted to see that. Oopsie. I didn't mean to skip it. I pressed, like, sometimes I put my controller down, it presses a button. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a classic Sherlock Holmes thing.
Holmes.
Okay, the voices are quite quiet. I think I might put music down to 40 for now. Effects down to 40. I'm going to put voices up to 60 though, because his voice was quite quiet for me. But again, if any of these are a bit weird for you guys, like, ooh, you prefer a different volume, let me know. So I'd rather you guys hear it better, because me, it's louder anyway. Okay. The hell?
Holmes, will you stop that?
Can you hear him speaking? At all? Oh, God, stuff.
You are utterly mad.
His voice is so quiet. What is he doing? Like,
Stop,
the gun
Holmes.
is so loud.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you all...
Again. Putting up to 70, or 75, I think.
almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was
So
aiming for the
I like
vases.
hearing the voices more.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Okay, policeman. Night step avoided. Been here before? There's just Lestrade. Gotta have Lestrade.
What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr.
Don't
Holmes.
need to hear, see
Gentleman
you.
by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor,
Pete?
most probably.
What happened here?
That's a character in our flag means death.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limerick.
I might have
sent
put the
me a
voice up
vase
too
collection
loud.
This morning.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
couldn't
really
think of a
paranoid.
better
Every
use
single
for it.
stream I always am.
You're out of your mind.
But
I
again, if
missed
anything's
4
too
out
loud,
of
let me
10.
know. I'd rather hear
Given
the
you were
voices though.
blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia.
Oh.
Retired in 1884
comment
with a
on
small
that.
fortune.
I
He
don't wanna get
invested his
started on
money in
stuff
a
like that.
property called Woodman's Lee,
God,
near
now my
Forest
nose
Row in
is
Sussex.
tickling.
It was where he lived
That
for
happens.
6 years.
It happens on
where he was found
recording
dead
my reactions too.
yesterday.
I don't know why.
Has the
Voices are
investigation
fine.
already
Thank you.
begun?
I'm so sorry that I keep
Yes
going on
and
about
no.
it. I just get
In fact,
really
this crime
anxious
is
and
so
paranoid about that
mysterious
type of thing.
that I
I
would
can't help
prefer you
myself.
to
But thank you
join
for
me
letting me know.
Give me
I'd rather
half
have
an
the
hour to
voices
prepare,
high
Inspector.
than the music or
Take
the
your time
gunshots
and
and
join
stuff
me
like that
then.
too high.
I have to go through the yard first.
Plus,
The merry
subtitles
men
are
struck
perfectly
again.
placed, I think, above the chat.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve.
Huh?
I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
Oh, you're not coming
I
with
shall
us,
go
Watson.
alone then.
I can see some kind of similarity with Jeremy Brett with the face. Okay, investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Okay. God, set my nose is so itchy. Ah, okay. Baker Street and Woodman's Lee is down there. Okay. That's a bit of a distance. I hope we get transport. And hopefully they do not make me steer. Because if you have seen me on streaming on Twitch, you know I cannot steer.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
I cannot steer in the slightest. Okay. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter. Born in 1845 and so 50 years old. So 1895. Yeah, my sums are terrible too. We achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. And seal. In 1880. Right, retired in 1884, eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Okay.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
I need my wardrobe.
My archive. I can always This is where I keep my post.
But isn't that his wardrobe? Where's this? Oh, I didn't even see this door over here. Okay. Nice little cozy room. I could not sleep with this wallpaper. My God, it would drive my eyes mad. And plus, the cracks in the ceiling. Oh, cool. I like that. He's got a makeup table. Oh, whoa. Really? I love my customization stuff. I can't help myself. I kind of want to do that. Let's have a look at the hair again. Now, if I'm going to do hat, it's got to be proper Sherlock. No glasses. I just want the mutton chops. They got any? Some interesting facial hair choices. Let's go to no facial hair. Okay, morning gown. Sailor outfit. Unbuttoned suit. Casual suit. Black suit. Brown suit. Green suit. I can't see the colour changing. Grey. Light. Bandit outfit. Oh, okay. I thought we would have the other part of the outfit for the hat. That one, I think. And I'm going to take the hat off. I only put the hat on because I thought I'd be able to have the full-on outfit. I'll just keep that. Not available at the moment. Okay. And then we'll come back out. Okay, and then we should be able to go to Woodman's Lee. Okay. I'm so glad they don't make me do like drive the carriage. Okay.
Mr.
I don't know
Holmes,
how
I'm over here.
old this
Come
one
on.
is. I don't know how old it is, but it looks good. It doesn't look bad at all. Ooh, footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
This guy would have a great voice for doing like audiobooks, I think.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Okay, garden. Unidentified footprints left recently on a wet patch of earth. A patch of wet earth at Woodman's Lee. They may have been left by the murderer. Perhaps I could find a pair of boots that would match them. Okay, we'll look out for a pair of boots.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. I'm gonna do this for everything. Okay, it's just gonna start something for
Inspector
me.
Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
Like the
As soon
face
as we can,
texture,
Mrs.
her
Carey, I
her
assure
looked
you.
great
Allow
for
me
an
to
age.
introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
So I'm basically
My
going to do all his
condolences,
work
Mrs.
for
Carey.
him.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night? When was the body found? Is there a gardener? Okay.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything
Again, first time
unusual
playing
on
this
the
one,
night of the
and it's been a
murder?
long time since I played
At
any
2
of them.
o'clock in
So
the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
he was a drunk. Okay.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's
I hope I
body?
don't have to make notes for
In the
this. I'm gonna
morning,
forget
At
everything.
around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open,
Okay.
but I didn't
Can we
go
check
in
my
to take
notes
a look,
part
for
way
I knew
through?
My husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... Oh, dear.
Okay. Is there a gardener?
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
That
It
guy's
is
got a
true,
great
there is a lot
voice.
of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Fair play to him. So it's gonna be his feet and or the killers.
Can you please
Okay.
tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that
she
happened,
puts up
he'd
with
stay
it.
all night drinking in his cabin before
Or
passing
put up
out.
with it anyway. Okay, so we get through
Was
all the
your
questions
husband
eventually.
accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many
Headphones
friends.
are my
He
earbud.
lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Okay. Cameo. Oh, there's 5 things I gotta look at. Catholic Rosary. Crested tit. Gardening gloves. And a birdhouse. Cool, okay.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you.
You sadly
soon.
have to leave. That's absolutely fine,
Life
light
with
night.
Peter was never
I hope you have a
easy,
good day or
he was
night,
still my
whatever you
husband.
are. But thank you
He
so
was
much for
different,
coming in and
wasn't
letting me
he,
know about
when
the
you
volume.
first
It's nice.
met
It's
him
really
upon
nice
your
to see you in
return
here,
from
even
Plymouth?
briefly. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Mr.
I
Holmes.
hope you have a good
Oh,
evening or
goodness, but how do you know about that?
day or whenever. Huh. Oh fuck. Shit. Okay. What was? I need to do that again.
You have indeed suffered a great
Okay,
loss,
I need to
Mrs.
actually
Carey.
concentrate with these.
Nevertheless, I believe it will be
I'll
less
get
of
there.
a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
Okay.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Never mind.
Shit.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for
I'll
you
work it out.
soon.
I will. I promise.
Yes.
Ish, maybe.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Okay. From the country, somewhere near the pint Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland. kit bird can be found. She's a religious woman undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral Santiago de Compostela when she was young. I think my dad did that. I swear my dad did that. He's not religious, but I swear he did it. How did you know about... pilgrimage?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey
So I
as
swear
a
he
young
did something
sailor
like that
there,
anyway.
and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
A lot of this, I'm not going to have a clue what I'm going to want to do. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. Now what do I need to do? Shit. Well, I don't know where the crime scene is.
Mr. Holmes?
Because obviously I can get inside there, but I couldn't. Is he in there then?
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Okay. Okay, now I can go inside. Here we
The
go.
door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked
Excuse
it
me.
yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
I bet the body's gone.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Somebody
What is
tampered
it,
with the lock.
Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Ooh.
Let me see.
Oh, here we go. More investigation. I tried to say two different things. And it ended up really weird. Okay.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried
I think
to
even
force open
Lestrade
the door.
saw that.
I swear these scratches
See?
were not here
We
yesterday.
didn't need to tell him.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps
Why is my head
he did
going to
not
the wife?
have the right tool.
But then we don't know anybody else so far. Okay.
What a terrible way
Oh
to die.
my god! Okay.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf.
Oh.
An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Okay.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
We're not getting started on that, but okay. Okay, anything over here? The somebody took something. Okay, pierced chest, obviously.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Pool of blood, yeah. Okay, okay. Knife.
This wooden handle is plain and solid.
The sailor icon on it.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Sorry if
Peter
my sound's
Carey tried to
cackling.
defend himself with this knife, but he did not
I don't know if it's just
succeed.
my end. Okay.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Okay. Maybe it's larger than a book. Okay. Just this is just the. This is evidence we have so far. Okay. So there's something else to... Okay, okay.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Clothes.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Okay. Just because he's fully clothed means that he wasn't caught by surprise.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Possible that he already had it here. Okay. The daring... Okay. The whale unicorn. Or the sea unicorn. I get like this all the time, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out eventually, but my god, I'm terrible at clues. I'm so bad at piecing things together. Like, you've seen it with me on Twitch. Like, Sandy's always helping me. And you, obviously. In it, if we retired in trouble for years, he lived. Wilderness lease, that's basically the stuff we've had before. Take it. Okay, that would be.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
So it doesn't mean it was the killers. Peter could have been holding it. Oh.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Okay, he's done. Okay.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Both of them. PC.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Okay, I have to work out a... Turn that then. Oh, okay, tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations
Yay!
in one picture.
On that side. Well, this is difficult. No, 'cause that one goes more with that end. Oh, I'm getting completely turned around now. This is making my head hurt now. Okay, I can skip it, but I don't want to. Look, I've got that lined up. Wait, I can move. Okay. This looks good. Okay, I didn't realise that, first of all, that you could move things. There.
Yes. This is
Okay.
a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Okay. That took me a while to work out.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain
Okay.
Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his
But
death.
there's 2 glasses. Was he enjoying it with someone else? Okay. Okay.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Okay. Let it cruise and they will form a deduction. Okay. Pin to the wall. Okay. Hey, Foxy! Hey! Oh, thank you so much for coming in. How you doing? I selected notebook. Okay. Okay. How you doing? From the crime, perform your deductions from clues. Oh, sugar. Must be made tonight and see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Okay.
Ha! Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
I'm getting so confused already. Okay. Oh, ship name. Damn it. I did it again. It's too... Oh, it is so hot. It's ridiculously hot.
The
I'm
Sea
baking hot in
Unicorn.
here.
She
Like,
was
this
the
is the
ship that
coolest
Peter
room in the
Carey
house.
commanded.
And it is so warm. Is there anything with this stuff?
The
Okay.
ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Well, Mr.
My
Rhodes,
eyes are getting really dry
what do you
because of the
think?
heat.
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It would have
It is
lost
very
me too.
probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Okay.
Aha. So what do you propose?
We wait in there?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Why does he look like Mark Strong there? I thought we were going to have to wait in here. Okay. Come on. No, there we go.
Hammerfest. Dundee.
Well,
It's a
yeah.
whaling map.
No, I could have told him that. How do we wait all night? Wait outside near the window.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Oh, does it mean that one? We'll see. I get confused. Nope. Come on, we can make it up the steps. Okay. Does he mean from this one? Like that door right there? I don't know what he means. Like, I'm gonna get in there at some point. I get so fucking confused. Like I said, maybe his cabin near the window. Behind his cabin? Hang on, let's have a look. I will figure this out. I will. Eventually, possibly. Like, I swear I can get behind there. There we go.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Okay. That's a deduction space icon? Okay. Sorry, my it is so warm. But my headphones were sat on top of that little bit on top of my hat and oh, it hurt. Ugh. Horrible hot and sticky. Hate it.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Well, stop fucking whispering then. They hear you. Her. Another male.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Shh. He needs to stop being so
Police!
fucking...
Hold it right there.
I couldn't
All
see
right
where
now,
I was
fine
going.
fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent?
Yeah.
And what are you doing in his cabin?
Exactly.
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, we'll see
Oh.
that you're put in front of the judge.
No, we need to do more deductions
What?
first.
But you can't. I'm not... It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the
Holmes
judge.
needs to
You're
step
coming with
in.
me to the
I don't
yard.
think it is him.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to
We're
you,
wrong.
Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because I don't think it is him. I think it's somebody else. And we're going to end up back at that place and everything's going to be gone. Things will be gone by the time we get there again.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence
It does
room.
sound like I'm listening to an
Thank
audio
you.
book because the voices just sound like they'd be really good for it.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Am I being nosy? Well, yes, I am.
These are the suspect's belongings.
That is his
The
notebook,
that
yeah.
was found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
That is his,
A pocket knife.
that's
It was
his
used to force the
initials,
door
isn't
of
it?
Peter Carey's cabin.
Okay, handkerchief.
A handkerchief with the initials J.
Is he married? From R. Dawson to my friend and partner.
From R. Dawson. To my friend
And partner.
and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my
I love
archive
his
holds the
voice.
answer.
I really like the guy's voice. Okay. R. Dawson. What was it? R. Dawson, okay. Okay, there's none there. That end with D. Let's have a look through. Okay, not there. No documents. Don't know if I'm missing anything because search archives.
These are the
Search archives. Okay. Hang on. Okay, launch imagination.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Oh. I was... I'm so confused by this, I'm sorry. What am I missing? Hang on. I'm missing something. R. Dawson, but it said search archives. We've got no archives. Okay, that hasn't been greened out
These are
either.
the suspect's belongings.
Okay, it's because I haven't got any evidence, but... Might have to go talk to him first.
Locked.
Where the fuck am I going? Why the hell am I able to get down to the morgue yet? Now, what the... Okay, I think talk to this guy. Okay, here we go. I just think what the doctor would do, but after jump it with... Oh, God! Yeah! Yeah!
The police seized this valuable
I
ring
am
from
shocked at that.
Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Okay.
The
Okay.
ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a
Parents,
partner.
maybe? Parents? Okay.
Does this notebook belong to you?
I'm gonna keep
Yes.
thinking. I'm never gonna...
But
Whenever I
where
get
did you
to
find
John
it?
Pertwee's episodes of
I did
Doctor
not
Who,
know.
I will
thought I'd
flash
lost it at the
back to
hotel.
that video.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Why, looking at this, can I imagine Mark Strong playing him? Which is kind of weird, considering the first Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes film, Mark Strong was the villain. I had no idea what to say either. I was shocked.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I
What?
don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay. Okay. Elaborate buttons. Ooh. Short sleeves. Where's the last one? Thin neck. What's thin neck got to do with anything?
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
A parent, I suppose.
The ring is mine.
Okay. After desertion his father 10 years ago, his family fell into poverty. Oop. Worked to earn money by cleaning fish. Despite undertaking such manual work for considerable time, Nelligan remains physically weak. There we
No,
go.
Mr. Nelligan, I believe
Okay, I
that the
keep
ring
forgetting what
belonged
order
to
to
your
do
father.
things in.
Oh, but how do you
Obvious
know?
is acting weird. I don't trust
The
it.
jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else. Most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job.
I still
and it
don't
was
get why
most
thin
probably
neck.
cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
Uh-huh.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Okie dokie.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Okay. 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 Breaking attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. You can always, yeah. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by thoroughly purging the body. He couldn't do that.
I need to stage a reconstruction.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
I don't think he'd be strong enough. No.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay. Okay. Baker Street, I think. Talk to Watson. I'm so fucking confused by this. I'm probably going to come up completely wrong deductions. There we go, Dawson it.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need.
Vaporization technique.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one That is not the one I need.
Aha!
That is not the one I need.
It's not. Dawson and Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional bank, so it's his partner, regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It's the 23rd largest bank in Britain and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has been since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story.
Yeah.
But I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Okay, but I want to talk to Watson first, just in case.
A spot of whaling, Watson? Would you care to take part?
Just in case the guy's not strong
Are you
enough.
serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened.
I want to make sure whether or not he could physically do
A
it.
reenactment, then. Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Neither do I.
Tell me, my friend, What is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at,
Okay.
Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank
I'm
goodness for
so
that.
confused.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson,
Okay.
let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And
I
for
want to do
harpoon?
this before talking to the kid
One
again.
of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oh, is he doggy?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British...
Okay.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
Okay, so now we're going to go to Woodman's Lee, get a harpoon, then go to the butcher's. Because I want to make sure of this before we go talk to the kid again, just in case he's not strong enough. Because it could well be his father that did it. Wait, down there. And they just left the door wide open so somebody could steal the body.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Okay. I wish he could walk a bit quicker. That's better. I don't like not being able to see him. The fact it's called Whitechapel Butcher kind of weirds me out a bit. It's like, are we going to run into Jack the Ripper? Oh, this is so fucking gross. This is so gross. Apologies if people don't like this kind of thing. I don't like
here
it
we are
either. I
in the
can't look at them
preparation
in the
room.
shops
I
either.
can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little
Okay.
experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little
But it
experiment.
could be the kid because he maybe
Stand aside,
blames
Watson,
the
dead
dead
might
guy
be
for the
dangerous.
ruin
I am
of
not
his
well
family, so it
practiced in
could
this
be him.
exercise, yet.
But I want to make
Holmes,
sure he
you should
can
aim for
physically
the
do it, you know?
mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Okay, yeah.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can. The harpoon has struck the body, but with
Oh, this is gonna take
insufficient
me
strength to
multiple
pierce it
times.
straight through.
There we go, got it. Okay. I
This
think
is
the
the
kid could do
best
it.
possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training
It's
or
not the kid.
diabolical luck.
It's not the kid.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in a
Is
thousand.
that flies I can hear in my ear? Because that's
Well,
horrible.
Yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily
I
mangled.
mangled one.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Okay. Okay. Then that of the average man to be able to pierce that man's chest with a harpoon all the way through the wall. A degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Two men in cooperation might have achieved the same result. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled, untrained man could manage to pin... I think that one. Now we want to go to Scotland Yard again and talk to the kid. Okay. Okay. PC. Okay. Who's PC though? Use PC. Like, I think I've got it worked out, and then it's like there's another element that just pops into my head. I'm like, where? Excuse me. Just double check the stuff again.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Maybe I should have checked more on the stuff. Don't matter. Got there in the end. I'll get there. Maybe we'll get information from him.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
Did he join the
My father
guy's
was under
crew or something?
extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway,
that's
in
where
his
he met
small
the
yacht,
guy?
just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking.
Okay.
No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it
I think it could be the father. He might have joined because he said.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan.
He joined the place where the guy sailed
you're
from
making some
for his
progress.
whaling. So maybe he joined that guy's crew to try and make some money.
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Okay, let's go to ship's logs. Okay. Oh, 11:15 already. Okay. Open deduction. Okay. Okay, can you move a bit quicker, Mr. Holmes? You're fucking slow. Okay, let's have a look at the ship's logs.
1883. That's the one I need.
I love that guy's voice.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay, no Pete. Joshua. Or he could have taken Peter for his son.
This is the crew list. Log notes for June.
Light breeze through the
Nothing
day, saw
unusual.
whale tail. Okay, another whaling ship. A lot of whales.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Okay.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Oh.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. This is the crew list. Log notes for... This is the crew list. Log notes for June. Log
Okay.
notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. Log note.
Okay.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Canadian Pacific Railway.
Canadian Pacific Railway. CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere.
CPR was in the list in the book.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. CPR was in the book. I remember seeing CPR and thinking of it. Task for Wiggins. Okay, it's a notebook. Where's the notebook? CPR, right there. CPR with 3 numbers, 8532 3701 2568. Okay. See, I can think of some stuff. I can get it somehow. But it's in the notebook, so we got to go back to Scotland Yard, look at the notebook. Okay. Okay, open deduction. CPR's in the notebook, I know that. I'm gonna look now. Okay.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected.
Oh, CPR!
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Okay, I knew it! Okay. Sorry, it's irritating my head. Okay, missing papers, breaking attempts. Breaking attempts were made in order to recover a notebook that had been lying in the pool of victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers instead of Black Peter's cabin. Explains his presence. Oh. I'm gonna go talk to him again. I feel like it actually could be him now. I wasn't sure before.
Locked.
Now I'm kind of leaning towards it. I'm not sure.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
He's covering for his father.
I was trying to find some information about my father.
Okay.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey.
Okay.
These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
What do I need to do now? It should be somewhere at Baker Street. Oh, my daughter's having a bit of an upset. Okay, so we need to go to Baker Street. Hang on, can I do it? Wait, where did he say he was? Baker Street. Okay, I should have just done this instead of walking around the map. I'm not so sure. Two men in cooperation. I think his father, he might be covering this for his father. Oh, she's completely sprawled across her bed. It looks so cute.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still
Well, that might
working
take
at
us
the harbour.
away.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard,
Right,
I doubt it,
costume
Watson.
time.
And really,
Oh,
I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
and who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Oh, what they called?
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes.
Paternosters?
Believe
No.
me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins.
Oh,
than
no,
from a dozen
Paternosters
yard
and Doctor Who.
detectives.
But it's that kind
Those
of...
children
Oh, I
are
can't remember what
everywhere.
it's called. I
They
cannot
see
get... I
and
hate
hear
these lids.
everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll
it's warm.
summon them.
That's getting warm, so I'm going to try and open
There
this
is
bottle of
always
water
a watch beneath our
without
window.
spilling it
I have
everywhere.
only to call him.
There we go. I see a picture of a woman on the wall there. Is that meant to be Irene? That doggy's so cute. Okay. We need a telephone, right? My hand's all wet because of condensation on the bottle. Wait. Do I need a phone?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Oh, I could literally call the guy out the window.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Okay.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
His voice
Wiggins,
is way too
I need
grown
you
up
to
for that
track down
face.
certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Famous
Here's
lawyer
the
and his
list of
kids
sailors.
on the streets in a gang.
Sailors? Easy.
Okay.
Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Red lights.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector
Flippin' Wiggins,
asks that
what
you
a
come
name,
to the
I
station
know.
as soon as possible.
It's terrible. Like,
Thank
there's
you.
some really like
I'll be there
not
shortly.
stereotypical names, but like cliche names and stuff like that. Okay. I'm assuming this will be where the Strada is. Hot, 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 hot. Just gonna have a nibble because I need some sugar in me, but I don't want my warm Coca-Cola. Just gonna mute the microphone whilst. Tell it's quite warm. These are like a lot stickier than. Who's that? He wasn't there before. It's already going to video sequence.
Mr.
Is that
Holmes,
oh, it's
I'm
Lestrade,
glad to
that's
see
why.
you.
Okay.
As always. What happened?
Yeah.
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley.
Who?
I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Yeah.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Okay.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Is
Let
that a
us
fake
hope
name
so.
that's really his father?
Oh, yes, and one more thing.
Could be the
constable
father.
told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit
Could
the
well
facts,
be.
Mr. Holmes.
Could well be.
Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Okay. I think it could be the father.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay, yeah.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
We're gonna have to compare them to the ones at the house.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Okay.
A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Okay. who's PC? Oh, Peter Carey. Duh. Like, I was like, who's PC? Who's PC? Oh, yeah, it's the dead guy. I think I've just chosen the wrong thing to eat because it's all in my teeth. Oh.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
That's the father. Even
Could
his
you at
eyes
least
even
tell
look
me
like the
who
kids.
you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley.
No, it's not.
That
He's
I
the
can
father.
tell you,
He
but
is
you're
the
not getting
father.
any
He
more
looks
than
like
that.
him.
Well, we shall see.
Cut. Crested tit like the woman, like the wife. Or like... Oh, what? Plant remains. He was there. There was a gardener!
That's all for now.
There fucking was a gardener.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing.
These are the suspects.
Let's try again. But he's the father and there really is a gardener. He was helping out an old friend. I'll keep going back to the front door. I don't need to. He was helping out an old friend. There is a gardener. Open deduction. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one for that for now. But the boots are gonna match the footprints. That was too much then, hang on. I took too big a bite. Ah! Exactly same. There we go,
These
perfect.
boots match the footprints exactly.
Knew it. Okay. Yep. We're gonna go talk to her. Okay, there's no other ones yet. Wrong button. Excuse me. Okay.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be. but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Maybe because he didn't have the pouch.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Does
The
the
line,
name Liam
the
Hurtley
box that's
mean
not there,
anything
is
to
going to
you?
be what was taken about.
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Liar.
Thank you, madam.
Liar. Well, yeah, she knows. I think she employed him. They all killed him. Or at least the father and she did. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. John Nelligan is a victim of circumstance. He doesn't fit the portrait of the murderer either by physical or psychological Okay. There we go. John Nelligan's the father. John Nelligan is the father. Or actually, should we go back to Baker Street first? Shit. I think we should go back to Baker Street. See if we can talk to that kid. Sorry. I'm not going to eat anymore. This is way too sticky to eat on stream. Who's that kid there?
A new suspect, but this one refuses.
Okay, can't talk to a kid. Oh.
My archive. I can
I
always
thought the
consult
kid might have
with
been
it.
there, but apparently not. Okay. Which means Scotland Yard. Did we even need to send the kid to look for the people, the sailors then? I think the father took on a new name to earn some money without getting caught with the dead guy. And that's how he found out he had the stuff or something like that. It's going to be around those lines. Or what? I know what I mean. Fuck off.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I love this guy's voice. I can't help it.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
There we
The
go.
second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested
Yep.
perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Yep.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine?
Oh, it
That
could be a
doesn't make
thing of
me a
circumstance.
murderer.
Fanny. Okay.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Gardener.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed
There you go,
your
got it.
hands. They
How
told
did
me
you?
that you
He's like,
worked
I'm
with
not.
the
How
earth.
did you? Yeah.
Small
he is.
fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested
Just some
tit,
stuff I've
if I'm not
like
mistaken.
tweaked,
all right,
put
all
together.
right, you got me.
But a lot of the stuff,
Yes, I am a gardener.
a lot of the
And
stuff I
went
don't work
there to
out.
get my tools.
It could still be the sun, but I don't think the sun
That's
would
all
have
for
done
now.
it. It is?
What am I doing here? I've done...
What am I missing? Baker Street, that's where the stuff is that I can stuff to experiment with. There, that I can, yeah. I think, maybe? I don't know, I'm confused. Nothing new there.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Right, okay. Where do I perform my analysis?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
There we go. I knew that it was
I
somewhere.
need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent.
Yeah.
Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Wait, no. Want blue? I might still fuck this up, but I think I know what I mean. Okay. And then orange. No, I don't know if I'm gonna do... one here now. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't have eaten that thing. And then like that, and they've just left that out of the sequence. Or I don't know if I've got to do both of the colourless ones after, like, but 2 at the end.
Done. Now I can proceed.
Yeah, I got
further.
it right first time. They just left it out.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Okay. Did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider. Ion, and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you, me... Oh.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Okay, so now we need to go back and question them again. Let's go talk to them. I wish we could jog, at least. Because how the sailor's going to come into it? They've got to at some point, right?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Is that person at the back meant to be playing the harmonica? Because I can't hear it.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools.
But why
It's to
would
do
you
with
need
my
to
work,
hide
see?
them?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
I knew the other hut we could get into. I knew it. I knew you could get into that other one because you could see through certain gaps that you could get in there. Every time I pick up that bottle, my hand's soaked. Okay. Yeah, just have a stroll. It's not like there's a murder case to solve. Come on, hurry up. He's so slow. Yeah, don't look at me. I'm still suspecting you.
Locked.
Ooh. Okay.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh, my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me.
I do suspect her a little bit. I can't help it because of the...
Thank you, madam.
Because, like, the fact that... Was it her gloves? Or there was something of hers that had the blue, the crested tit. Okay.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
It'll fit in blank. Okay. There's the box. It's the box off the shelf. Yeah, that's it. It's the box off the shelf. Yay! Bet it needs a key.
Let us see what is in this box.
Fuck, okay. Okay. Oh, this is fucking confusing. Okay. God's sake, I keep pressing the wrong one. Okay. God's sake, I keep pressing the wrong button. God's sake, I did it again. I need to get the yellow one again. There we go. I like that. I like the little puzzles in this. Okay, bunch of letters.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
I knew she was involved. And she said about how the husband was angry. Okay, Liam, my dear, you've been so good to me all the time that I've known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come of them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man whom I have been bound by God. Her husband. I read the word husband. My other half, my fiance's home. This is divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life live in hell, but breathes his fate. He beat her, and you must not worry for me. Fuck. Oh. I feel like Liam did it, and he's the father of the kid, of the other guy.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Show the letters. Oh, idiot!
Madam, I am
I pressed the
aware
wrong
of
one.
your
I saw
affinity
letter and I was like, oh,
with
it's that
Liam
one.
Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
let's try again. There we go. I read it too quickly.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
Yar.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
Yar.
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
I won't give them to her.
This is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Right. Back to Baker Street. Okay. Oh, straight up a bit. Okay, hang on. Can I make any more deductions? There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're getting there. Might be working together. Yep. Ooh. Get the to murder. We're not going to do that one yet. We're going to talk to the kid about the sailors. Try to get a little bit more information.
Mr. Holmes, we
I
found
do
the
think
sailors
that's
from
his
that
father,
list you
though.
gave
It's
us.
absolutely his father.
Well
Have they
done,
confirmed
Wiggins.
that? I can't
Let me see.
remember. Hugh Patton, sailor. James Lancaster, helmsman. Patrick Cairns, harpooner. Rolf Talbot, sailor. John York, cook. Pablo Contrao, harpooner. He died a week ago.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is
Harpooner!
a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found
I
on the
put it down to
tobacco
the
pouch.
Peter. Ooh.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
I put it down to the guy that died. Sometime later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Yarp.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room.
Uh-huh.
But he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Oh. Okay. He was a non-smoker.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
I did have a sailor suit. So the son might not be involved. His father might have asked him to go get stuff. And that's why he was there. Okay. Does it matter about the hair? Oh, I don't like that one. How low down it gets. That one. There
Now
we go.
I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Okay. So Cairns could have been the other one. The kid might have just been asked by his father to go find it. So the kid might not be involved. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Okay.
Suits me.
His face don't suit his voice with that guy. Follow Patrick Cairns' facial expressions to understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle. Plan your catch strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try once or twice, and then I'll skip it. Okay. Okay, I like the music. I'm skipping it. I'm sorry. I could not work it out. I'm sorry. I could not do that. It was hurting my hand.
I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
No, thank you.
I'm ready to try again.
I'm gonna skip it again.
If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
I'm gonna skip it. I can't button tap. My thumb was hurting just doing that one. Same reaction.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Wow, that happened quick.
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Why is that?
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner.
I like the voice,
See,
it's funny.
Whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So as a
Get a
result,
different job.
I find myself arm wrestling to pay for my
I guess
drink.
it's different back then.
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace,
Black
Dan
Peter.
Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed
Black
to the
Peter,
Cape
that's
of
the
Good
dead
Hope.
guy.
Black Peter, you say? I've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar and violent too, swinging those fists of his around. He was a tyrant and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as
Trying to
Great
get rid
Roger.
of all the crumbs from what I just ate.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
His neck
But you ain't
scarf
heard the
is
worst.
so, like, too nice, you know?
Tell me, and let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year.
You go 1883, that's
Peter
the year
Carey was
again.
captain of the Sea Unicorn. And I was a spare harpooner.
Banded together with
We
the
were
other
coming
guy
out of the ice pack
to kill him.
on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned.
That'd be
We
the old
took
man, I
the
bet.
man on board.
Or not the old man, the father.
And who was he?
I don't know.
The guy,
During
the
crossing,
father, the guy
he
that's
and the
in
skipper enjoyed some
the
long
investigation.
talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
There we
That's
go.
strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what
Why
happened
did we
to
look at
him.
his mouth then?
And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
Oh, okay.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the
Oh my
rail in the
God.
middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland
They
lights.
took revenge on him.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. And those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Of course.
He's not a tattletale. Okay. Gold earring. Just want to make sure. Cheap clothes. Tattoo. Yellow nails. Strong hands. He could well have done it.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
Okay. Where's the loo?
Here it is.
Well, yeah, because I just put it there. Okay. Moo to you too, Simon.
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch.
I heard you
dunno
come back
where.
home. You're a bit noisy.
What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Okay.
Well, I have
Noisy
to go
coming up
now.
the stairs you
I
were.
know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name.
Ahab?
He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll
Is that
tell
going to
him
be
about
from
it.
Moby Dick?
Maybe. If you like, aye.
Aw.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Okay. The pouch belongs to him. This means he was at the scene. I don't think it does exactly prove. Change conclusion. Continuing the investigation. I need to do something. Shit, okay. Oh! Okay. Love, but it didn't go beyond the Harper's letters. We haven't got proof of jealousy though. Okay. Nope, nope. Oh, fuck. Okay. We haven't got proof of desperate jealousy. Okay, is it going to go beyond that? Ah! Fuck! Okay. So that one has to be that one. Okay. Oh, so it's not, that one doesn't go with that one. But there's nothing in between. Okay. Oh, it's confusing. Conspiracy. Okay. I'm gonna continue. Okay. Shit, it looks like I have to make my conclusion. Okay. No, we'll just follow in his lead. I might still be wrong. I'm probably gonna make a... Oh, I'm worried this is gonna be wrong.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present
But
the guilty
I think the guy
party.
we just spoke to is involved.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
There are two culprits, Inspector. Nelligan
I think I'm
and
wrong.
Hurtley.
What? Well, I would never have guessed, Mr. Holmes. They are a rotten pair, though.
It was a combination of two motives, culminating in one crime.
What were their motives?
Oh, I think I'm wrong.
The first was revenge. Black Peter possessed the bond certificates that had belonged to Nelligan's father, and young Nelligan wished to retrieve them.
And the second?
The second was a crime of passion. Liam Hurtley was in love with Black Peter's wife, and this caused a conflict between him and Carrie.
Maybe he was just there to give us some like backstory on the guy,
I
how
suggest
nasty
that
he
you
was.
organize a small confrontation between the two, just to confirm my accusations.
That's
Yeah, I
a
still
good
think
idea,
I'm
Mr.
glad they
Holmes.
got confirmed. It
I'll
still
talk
makes
to
me
these
think.
fellows. Join me in the interrogation room.
I still think I'm wrong. I might. Oh, there was no option to bring the guy into it
Gentlemen,
though.
we know everything about your association to kill Black Peter. Admit that you planned it together.
Our association? I don't even know this man.
You needed to kill Peter Carey. There had to be two of you there.
Ridiculous. I'm innocent.
All that
Okay.
remains is to determine the level of guilt. Which one of you is the initiator in this case?
I still feel like I'm wrong.
But I just told you I've never seen this man before.
He's your
It's him.
father.
He's the culprit. He was forcing me. He threatened me. He's the mastermind behind it all.
Shut up. You're a lunatic.
It's his
Well,
father.
it all seems very clear, don't you think, Mr. Holmes?
That's his father.
Both are guilty, of course, but I believe that Hurtley was the initiator of the crime.
It's ridiculous. Why would I need the help of this weakling?
You wanted
Yeah,
to
it's
be
his
rid
son.
of the man who was terrorizing his wife, and who prevented the two of you from being together. Young Nelligan was just following his lead.
You are wrong. I have nothing whatsoever to do with this.
It's his
We'll
father.
explain that to the judge.
I think it's his father. I think I
The
might be
case
wrong.
is resolved, Inspector.
I think I
shall
might be
return
wrong,
to
but
Baker Street.
I think that's going to be his
Very well,
father.
Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
Okay. Oh. There is no two murders. So I was wrong. Okay. So we need to redo everything. Fudge. Yeah. Fucking loud outside. Okay. Oh, daughter's having a whinge. Okay. Let's try that one. He seemed like an alright guy. Fuck! No, it's gonna be the other one because he said he's a nasty piece of shit. But why would he have a reason to go there? What would be his reason to go there? We'll try again. I will get the right thing. I just don't want to get the wrong answer.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with the ship's captain, Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't you?
Yes.
Oh! So he is involved.
The tobacco.
But is he innocent because of it?
Oh, the sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also...
I
went in to steal the stuff from him.
Yeah. I just wanted him to
but he didn't mean to kill him and then he was drunk.
I'm out of work. And I thought maybe he could help me.
Okay.
Well, he refused.
So I think I've got the right answer. Sweet. The other guys were just there.
That murder he committed at
I still think that's his father.
1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife.
I don't know why.
You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about...
Yeah, what are we going to say for Lestrade?
I will deal with him.
Oh, no! I don't want to deal with him. So I'm going to have to come up with a reason. Shit, what should I say?
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug.
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
Telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was,
PC.
Pablo Coventry.
Aha!
He was also
Perfect.
on the ship with Peter Carey.
But he died a week before, though.
I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
But he died a week before.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could.
I still think that's his father.
I cannot thank you enough.
That's fucking
It's all because of you
right
that this nightmare is finally over.
Like... Ah!
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
Usually, I just don't like streaming without a blanket on.
It would take far too long to explain.
Yeah, it would.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
I really did think the other guy was his father.
And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
But he was just an innocent bystander. Yay! Got it. Uh-huh. Your rank in personality rank is sympathizing. Yay! I got the right answer. Total trophy progress 1%. How long is this game gonna take me? Wait. Wonder what the hell happened then. I thought the game had...
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes.
Oh, cool. So we're getting out of time.
As your friend and your doctor, I really do
we
recommend
got the
that
hat
you
on.
give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
It's going to be a case there.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
We're not going to get our time.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Who is that?
Mycroft.
Oh, Mycroft!
Sherlock.
Sweet!
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help.
Uh-huh.
There are people who presently threaten
I love
both
how
our
we got
country and
Mycroft.
the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help.
I
Those are not
personally
words
think
I would
Stephen Fry
readily
was a
associate
perfect
with you,
Mycroft in the
Mycroft.
films.
I wrote you a letter.
Really hope they get the third
but you
one
did not
soon.
reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people.
Okay.
People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Petty? That last one wasn't
Everything
that petty.
is about politics
Wow.
with you, Mycroft.
Maybe a
I'm
little
not
bit.
interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
I'm confused by
The
this
Merry
already.
Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
You can have Robin Hood in this too.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical.
Okay,
Your
sounds like the
country
stakes
needs
are
you.
upping
You
a bit
need
now.
me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
We're going to be solving it whilst we're away, aren't we? Okay. Okay.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Can I do it from the window?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Okay. Oh, okay. We come back a week later. Okay. Riddle on the rails. Okay.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer
We're on our way
inside
back
the
now
waiting
from
hall.
the holiday.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes.
Is there going to be something to do with it on the train? Because Mycroft knows about
Attention!
it.
The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your
Okay.
bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
How many bags?
But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Huh.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if
I don't
the train
know.
vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Damn right. Okay. This is obviously something to do with what Mycroft said.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Okay. I'm confused. Then again, that's not a new thing for me.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Can I go through there? Ooh, nice bit of music. Okay, am I going to the right place? Okay.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Okay, oh.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion.
So maybe
this mystery
away?
appears very promising.
Somehow?
This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Okay, time to walk all the way back to the station. Because we can't run. Hang on, I'm just going to check just in case we can run. Okay. Can we run? Nope. Okay, that's the help. Wait. I can switch characters at some point. Nice, they look a little lot like Jeremy Brett. I did comment when I first started playing, he does look like Jeremy Brett. I can't, it's been so long since I've seen Jeremy Brett's Sherlock Holmes that I couldn't quite remember looking at Watson, but hang on, let's have a look. Oh, it's been ages, I can't quite remember him, but I literally did comment at the beginning, he does look a bit like Jeremy Brett. It's a nice touch. It is a very nice touch. Like this, we've literally just started our second case. So like, I'm enjoying this so far. Don't think we're going to be in here, but we'll probably come in here at some point because the room's an option. Can't talk to that guy. Okay, which means in the station. Come on. Okay, anything in here? Nope. Ah, where's the room? There. So I've got to stand in the right place to get it to work. Come on. There we go, got there in the end.
This map will be useful.
Okay. 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 About the vanished train.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Okay. Okay, is there anything? Aha, let's go in there here. Okay. What to scan? What to scan?
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Uh-huh, and? Okay, there's gotta be more stuff. Okay. I think I read a colonel door about a missing train. It wouldn't surprise me if there are
an old
bits
locomotive
to do
bell.
with like these cases are based on stories, because it did have a name. I catch something on the rails. Oh, hang on, what was it called? Let's see if I can find out what it was called. Riddle on the Rails. There we go. Huh. Like, that might be it, because if we look at the map, just above the icon where of Evesham, that looks like a quarry. So this might be based upon that. I like that. I should have put that 2 and 2 together. I like that. What did he say to do? Just double checking. No, we've been in here. Home. Oh, fucking Watson, get out of the way. Out of my way! I want to talk to the conductor.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
I love the fact he's got the traditional hat and then Watson's got the bowler.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you were Mr. Holmes,
It's 12.
the great
Luckily, I don't
detective.
remember much about it, so no spoilers.
Will you be
I'm
investigating
so
what
glad
happened?
there's no spoilers,
I
because
shall
otherwise...
indeed.
It is
I
extraordinary
don't know.
that an
I
entire
used to be
train could
okay with
disappear
spoilers,
like
but
that.
since I've started
And to think of all
streaming
the poor people
and also doing my
inside it,
reactions on the
passengers,
channel,
the
I
driver.
prefer not. Like, I never used to care beforehand, but now, like, now obviously, I think it's a lot better that I don't know. Ooh, that went a bit weird then. Spots of earth. Wedding ring. Okay, got to find 2 more things. It's honorary badge. Fluffy grey hair. Apparently he has fully grey hair. Apparently it's got something to do with...
Could you
How has
please
his
give
hair
us
got
any
something to do with it?
details about the train?
Okay.
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you
Okay.
need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
Thank you very much.
See you later,
Oh, for
my
God's
good
sake,
man.
because it's midnight at the moment, pretty much, so I'm very tired and apologies. But it's not gone too bad. With my first stream
Railway
back on
post bags.
doing a bit on YouTube. That's not his office. Where is his office? Where is his office? Is his office around the side? There we go. Ticket office. Okay. Oh, my door's fidgeting again.
A telegraph.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station.
A new telegram.
Yes.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Okay. Nottingham, London. Right, look. Ordered by Mr. Robinson. Second class car. Okay.
Here is the train set.
So you got first class car, special car, ordered by this guy. And then we got another one. Okay. Where is Mr. Robinson then? We're going to have to ask the conductor.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I don't fucking know. We need to find out about Mr. Blah, 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 blah.
According to the
Robinson.
train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that
He
entail?
definitely does look like... It's
That's a
Mr.
highly
Jeremy
secure
Bratton
car
and
ordered by
Mark
a private
Strong.
party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows.
Oh.
And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information.
That's not suspicious
Do
in
you
the
know what was
slightest.
inside this
It was,
particular wagon?
The guy got... There was a guy that used to be a whaler. He got harpooned into his wall. Into a wall in like that. And then there was his garden and his wife. And then there was a guy that was in love with his wife. Or turned out to be in love with his wife that used to... And then there was somebody else who used to be on his ship that knew he wasn't a nice man. And bits and pieces like that.
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Okay.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind
We're going to have to go to
problem that they didn't
Bridlington
say?
then, aren't we?
That is interesting.
Bridlington was mentioned. I
You
swear
mentioned a
Bridlington
problem at
was mentioned.
Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the
Once
local
I can
map?
get back into
Of
the
course.
case book,
It's a suburban
I'm fairly
railway
certain
station.
the
You might
case
take
did
a
have a
cab.
name. So I can have a look at it.
See you later, my good.
Where is it? The Fate of Black Peter. Okay, retrieve information about passengers that are present on the... Wait. Oops. Could there be more information in here? Just want to double check there's more information in here. Or maybe I just need to go... There we go, let's go to Bridlington. Whew. Nothing to deduce yet, I don't think. Okay. I didn't think so. Okay. Oh, dear me.
Holmes, how is it even possible?
Okay.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Okay. Married, rough skin. Work clothes. Cheap ticket. That'll be the second class ones then. Rough skin. Married. There we go.
Please calm down,
just
sir. What is your
rotate
concern?
my seat a bit because it helps you like, shift my hips.
What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is.
Well, tell
Last
me then.
night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were
So
invalid.
everybody got
He
off
made
the
us
plane.
get off the train.
Off the train.
And he was extremely rude
so
about
the ticket inspector, pretender.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes. I heard that it disappeared.
So everybody
but
was
I don't
off
care
it,
because
okay.
we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it.
So
And then,
everybody
to
got
top
off
it
then.
all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Ah.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
I don't think they're fortunate
Well,
if they disappear.
They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Charming.
Goodbye, sir.
The whole train just disappeared.
Mr. Robinson, that's the guy that
Good
ordered
day
it.
to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name
he
is
Australian?
Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Well, fuck you, dick. Okay. I was going to say, that's a nice waistcoat. Ugh. Heavy gold ring. I think that's what it says. I'm trying to work it out what it says there. What's he carrying? Okay.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train.
Uh-huh.
It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
He'd be too obvious, I think. He'd be too obvious.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my
But
invention.
you wanted to be very careful.
I was
with
very
it.
optimistic
That's
about the
understandable.
directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Okay, so all the like, fancy customers were on there.
You
or
mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company.
that would
I
be
had
the
made an
people that the
appointment
other one was
Now
talking
they are
about
lost,
with the cheap
along with the
ticket.
train and my prototype.
Somebody
what do you
wanted the
know
prototype.
about the Barcazes company?
They steal it?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great
Did they
deal of
steal it?
interest
How
in
did
my
he get
prototype,
chucked off the thing?
and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Okay.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could
Uh-huh.
change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Somebody who was on the train
Mr.
trying to take
Robinson,
it and
could you
then,
please
like,
clarify? Were you
like, take
travelling
responsibility for it,
alongside your
saying
prototype?
they came up with it.
Yes, I
Has he
was.
patented it?
But I had to step off the train.
Or is this going to be a
and all
Tesla
because of
Edison
this
thing?
stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman.
Mr. Bromsby's
His interest in
involved
my
then.
invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see
Unless
him.
somebody
Unfortunately, he wasn't there.
use that name.
I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests,
I
the
bet
train
somebody
left the station
said
without
that, and it's actually
absolutely
fake.
unacceptable.
The
It was
timetable
fake,
is
and they
strict.
were actually on there to
We
try
cannot wait
on
any
the
longer.
train.
The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Poor
The
kid.
ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean company.
Where'd the guy go? I'm pretty sure it was intentional. Poor kid.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I'm really enjoying this. I definitely want to stream it again.
I'm Station Master Bertram, but my
Saturday
supervisor has not
so it might be
informed me
next
about
Thursday
this.
again.
I do not know if...
Or Wednesday, maybe.
I have only a few questions.
Or maybe Wednesday and Thursday, because I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying
Station
playing
Master
this. It's
Everett
fun.
from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states
I like how
that
he
in the
looks up
event
as
of a
if he's
complaint,
remembering
you
it.
must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Okay. Instructions. Ink smudges. Okay.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned
I'm
it in
not
my
gonna yawn.
report to our higher management on
I really
the matter.
want to, but I'm not going to yawn.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Fair enough. Just finished his studies.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young
Nothing
man.
wrong with that.
I am
Fair
aware
enough.
that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram
Now I've
say?
thought about the yawn and I can't stop. I apologise.
That was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
I will try.
In order to visit Chesterfield Station, we need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Okay. Oh, departed at... That's what we already had. Okay, what's this?
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Okay. £15,000. Back then, I bet that was a ridiculous amount. Okay. So back here. Autonomous electricity generator. Now we want Chesterfield. Oh dear. Is there any... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh dear. I'm definitely gonna have to put for some more streaming this next week. I'm really having fun.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
A fishing advertisement.
Want to take everything in? Making sure. I really like the music. It's not over the top or anything. Morse code, okay.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Okay.
A telegraph.
let's have a look then. I want to
How
know
could he
who
fall
the
asleep at
actual
work like this?
the pretend ticket
Excuse me,
master
sir.
was.
Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a
That'd be half
distillery.
And that explains the how.
Yeah.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to
He
you.
is so drunk.
We
I
are
love the rosiness
investigating
of
the
his
disappearance
face.
of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions. Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
Of
You
course he
don't
was
say.
busy.
You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Right. Clean clothes. Married. Alcohol flask. That wasn't good. That was going to be obvious. I can't talk now. I'm getting tired. Fishing line. Okay.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night.
Yeah, because the guy was
It
pissed at
concerned
his
the
face.
train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Yeah.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
and he will lose
My friend
all
means
his
that
job
you will end up by
and
being sacked
have his
from your
reputation
position.
ruined.
All
Yeah.
right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
He's got a big problem with alcohol, obviously.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Well, fuck it up. Okay. Just, it's better than being in use. Okay. I think there was some truth behind it. I do think there was some truth. Just double checking, there's nothing here.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it.
Oh, we're gonna have to
We
pick
shall
a
have
lock.
to pick the lock.
Okay. Okay, one of these again. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay.
Bags were
Ooh,
recently
okay.
dragged here.
Okay.
French wine.
Of course.
A remarkable vintage.
Off
These
the
bottles
train?
are too
Yeah.
expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely
He's been
taken
stealing from
the
his
parcels.
passengers.
Shameful.
Just a bit. Ooh, postal bags.
Railway post bags.
The whole train just disappeared.
Oh, was that all you're going to say, Watson? Okay, now let's see.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting.
Yeah.
It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear?
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why
If
are
I
you
start
asking
playing
such
this again
peculiar
next
questions?
week, I'm not going to remember a single thing about this
Watson.
case.
You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
It was fake!
Yes,
a fake
of course.
light.
We saw it coming. The headlights. And heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train
It was that car
itself.
with the lantern and somebody had a whistle.
Holmes,
I'm
I'm a
not.
little confused.
Even I can work it out. Okay. Okay, let's have a look.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Okay.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Pants.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, fuck a duck. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. Is it now the wheels?
I should use the...
What was the other thing? Brakes. There we go.
I should use the appropriate
Fuck you,
object
then.
here.
Let's try again.
I should use the I should use the appropriate object
sake.
here.
Okay. And then we turn it around.
I should use the appropriate object here.
What am I missing?
I should use the appropriate object here.
There is no other object though, that's the thing.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Appropriate object.
I should use the appropriate object here.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Ah, what object? Okay, silly mate. I didn't realise I had to do that first. I didn't even see those planks down in the corner, to be
now
honest.
here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Yeah.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
The Chilean company take it? Yeah, it's an interesting story. I'm sorry, I didn't see your chat.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Okay, a headlight and a steam whistle. Okay. It's a really interesting story. And there's the whistle. Okay. So I got so involved in it that I was like, I didn't...
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
To get it at the right height for it to be a...
The headlight is attached.
Be like a fake train one.
The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
Yeah.
It is
moving
elementary,
it.
my dear Watson. We shall
Hey,
need
he had
a
to say
fire
that at some point, didn't he?
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher.
Okay.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Okay. Make it seem like steam. Okay, I like it. There's a light. Okay.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most
very
inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
I'm quite
So
impressed.
such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Or a certain
Watson,
car on it.
you should not jump to
The
conclusions.
electric device.
In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate
stolen.
into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train
It'd
might
be in the
hidden.
quarry, I bet.
I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Right. Oh. I am really enjoying playing this. Really enjoying it. I'm going to switch over to my chat screen. But I'm so glad I decided to play this because, like, I struggle with, like, investigative stuff. Okay, I've got my music way too loud, haven't I? Right, let me see how much. Actually, no, it's fine, isn't it? Oh, it's actually okay. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. But I really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed it. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of... Like, I'm not good at investigative stuff, but I do enjoy it. And I've worked some stuff out. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'm thinking next Wednesday. Because I'm just been testing the water to see if I'm going to be moving to YouTube instead of streaming on Twitch. And tomorrow I do have a Twitch. I've got Twitch on Twitch tomorrow. I've got Cult of the Lamb. And then Sunday, Monday and Tuesday I'm doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So then it'll probably be like Wednesday, Thursday. I'll probably do both, but I will be scheduling it in. Probably not now. I might do. It shouldn't take too much, actually. It's quite simple. But I'll probably do it Wednesday and Thursday. Although no, it's not simple because I need to change the thumbnail of it. But yeah, I'll probably schedule it in tomorrow morning or something like that for next Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, it's really good having you in here. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. And everybody else who's come in. And my other half who decided to say moo and drop in briefly after he came home. But yeah, I'm really, it's so much simpler setting up a stream on YouTube than it was the last time I streamed. It's been since January 2022. Yeah, it's Shelma32 on Twitch. Yeah, it'd be great to have you there. Hang on, I'm gonna check to see if my let me have a look. Doesn't work. Fuck, it doesn't work. Shit. Okay. I've got to work out my buttons and stuff like that. I thought that would work, fudge. Okay, I can work it out. I've just put messages onto my Twitch. It's first time streaming on YouTube again. I need to rearrange the messages and stuff like that, things. And have separate ones for YouTube. Okay, I can work it out. It's not as complicated as I'm thinking it is. There's not as much stuff on my Stream Deck, with the plugins for YouTube as there is with Twitch. It's a bit more difficult. But I will figure it out. But it's a lot of fun. I really did enjoy this game. But yeah, I'm gonna be probably... I think I was considering moving Valhalla over here. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I was considering moving my Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough over here, but I might keep that on Twitch. But it depends on if they make more of a shit show over there, because that Twitch is kind of a bit of a mess at the moment. But I feel like I'll keep Assassin's Creed on Twitch, but I think everything else I might just move over here. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out, so I'll probably play that on here, because I'm so excited for that. But I'm excited for this one, and then maybe after we've done this one, we'll do Devil's Daughter, and then maybe Chapter 1, which I've done some of Chapter 1, but not all of it. And I haven't done it since around the time I last streamed on YouTube. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I actually did it. And I'm glad I picked this game, because this has really got me hooked in. The storylines are really good. The voices are great. It felt like I was listening to an audiobook. And I don't know how old this one is, but it looks great. The skin textures and that. You can see pores and that. It was really good. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this tonight. Frank, so much. Frank, I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's 25-1. Frank, thank you so much for coming in. Blake 7 reactions I've got. Oh! Speaking of Blake 7, I changed into this. I changed into my Blake 7 thing because I uploaded my first part of episode 12 of season 2 earlier. So I thought I'll put my Blake 7 t-shirt on for tonight. That'd be the nice one to search into, but I'm so glad you enjoy them. I'm see, episode 12 is good. I'm so intrigued. The costumes were... I love the costumes. I really like the fact that there's a... Yes, they had new costumes in season 2, but they reused them. You've seen Jenna in that red and white, leather-ish suit multiple times. A lot of shows. Different outfit every episode. But Blake 7, you can have it set that. But, they've got variety because they're going to get new ones in. But they do reuse them and I like it. But I'm both excited and nervous about the season finale. So I want to see how they wrap it up and stuff with Blake. And then also what season 3 might tell. I can't believe I've almost finished season 2 already. It's crazy. I've actually cropped it just outside the screen there, but my box set is over, just to the other side of my Tremor Tusk from Horizon Forbidden West. It's just there. Literally, I've got the box set over there. I think it was 3 episodes in, I got the DVD box set. I was hooked. And there's like one location that they've used multiple times. It was the location, the power station that they first met Callie with. My dad used to work there, and I can literally see it every day when I take my daughter to school. It's really cool. Nearly halfway through, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I know I've still got 2 seasons to go, but I don't want it to end. I'm really loving it. My other half was very happy that I was watching it. Like, I've got his, I think it's in this drawer. But I don't want to root for it because I don't want any spoilers. But it's his 1980 Blake 7 annual. Because it was from the year he was born, and he really liked it, so there's so many people are recognising it too. But yeah, I'm excited to do the season finale next week for that. I've got to edit part 2 of episode 12 yet, and then we've got some good stuff with classic Doctor Who going on, what we do in the shadows. I'm so glad my memory's bad because I can't remember stuff that I've already watched. Not too far from me, I'm east of Bristol. East of Bristol, nice. I think I'm more west-ish, maybe. I'm terrible with my maps, but yeah. I will have to look out for it in Bristol. In Doctor Who. My God, I'm all over the place. But I'll have to look out for it in that, because the first time I saw it, when they first saw Callie, it was the same week. That was 1 year anniversary of my dad passing away, so it was a nice, like, bittersweet, quite emotional thing, but it was a nice thing. It was the right timing. Oh, sweet. I've got a Tom Baker autograph, but my brother got me years ago on the thing, so he didn't get it for me, but it was like a certificated picture and that. I've met people years ago, but not from, like, Doctor Who. Like, I've met Elijah Wood. I was in the same room as Christopher Lee. I met loads of people from Stargate. Like, I've been to Stargate conventions. But nobody from Doctor Who. Although there probably has been a bit of a crossover somewhere. So I met 2 people from Firefly. But it's been years since I've done anything by meeting people and that. I was so annoyed recently how the cast of Our Flag Means Death in London, and I so wanted to go. I love that. Aww. Yeah, he died January 2022. He just didn't listen to everybody. Like, he had pneumonia. He didn't listen to everybody about going to the doctors. He was stubborn. Hadn't been to the doctors for 5 years. But yeah. We're still living in his house, hoping to move soon. I think until this house is sold and everything with having no will is done and dusted, my head will probably start to go bleh after that. Sorry, my throat gets tickly when I get too hot. Oh. I would love to meet some of the people from Blake 7. Like, I did put it in the community tab ages ago, but it was an episode, I think, of Pointless, that it had Paul Darrow and Michael Keating on it as a team. And apparently it was only a few months before Paul Darrow passed away. So it was really nice seeing the 2 of them on there. And then there was another one with 2 people from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which was a lot of fun. That show was weird, but a lot of fun. I'm so glad I did that one too. It's like I've got the theme song to that on my phone as well as the theme song to this. But oh, yeah, I think it'll, like, I could understand how some people might not have wanted me to do my gaming streams on here on this channel, but it's gonna be a lot easier on my head having everything in one place and not have to worry about uploading stuff. Aww, I would have loved to have met him. He's absolutely incredible. He's incredible. Like, I looked up other stuff he'd been in. The only other thing I can think off the top of my head that he's been in was that I used to play Star Wars: The Old Republic online, the online mass like Star Wars game. If you play a Sith or one of the types of Sith, you have a guy greet you, and it's voiced by Paul. I was like, no way. And then I listened to a video of the character, and I was like, oh my god, he's got such a cool voice. Oh, that is a nice little bit of like, oh yeah, I met Gareth Thomas. Yeah, he asked me to use that. I had to show him. That's cool. That would have been incredible to meet Gareth as well. I saw him in Torchwood. I've probably seen all the cast in other things. Like I know Michael Keaton was in I know he's in Doctor Who at some point, but I know I didn't fully watch EastEnders, but I know he played a priest in EastEnders for several years, on and off. And like I saw a picture of him in it, and I was like, oh my god, I recognise him. I don't know about Callie and Jenna though. I've probably seen them all in something at some point, but my memory is so bad. I was in a computer detective game called Contradiction, but like that Holmes one, but a live action. We never completed it too hard. Oh, sweet. Contradiction. Ooh. I highly doubt. I would love to be able to play a game with Paul's voice. With any of them. Like, Gareth Thomas has got a hell of a voice too. You can tell Gareth Thomas is quite possibly, I think most British actors were in Midsummer Murders at some point. Like Orlando Bloom from Lord of the Rings, he was in Midsummer Murders too. Bill, after I have not watched the Bill in absolute years. Absolute years. Like, it's been so long. My little sister used to call it Daddy's Feet. So I don't, because it used to remind, like the bit at the end with the feet used to remind her of my dad's feet. Cheesy waterwork. Oh. I like seeing with Blake Seven's, like, I'm trying to notice people I recognise and things like that. Like, Julian Glover was in it, and then there was somebody. Oh, which episode was it? Was it the one with the contamination where they went to meet Avon's supposed friend who actually betrayed him? I think it was him. He was the German in the first Indiana Jones film. He's the one that had the Nazi who had the thing burned into his hand, and he was also in Porridge. There's so many people in it, and it's the same with Doctor Who as well, because the guy that played Marco Polo, he was in something I can't remember off the top of my head. Brian Blessed too. Yeah, you can't forget Brian Blessed. And talk about Blake Seven recycling. Let's talk about it. Talking about actors that were in Blake Seven, but the guy who played the lawyer in episode 1. So that's it, yeah. But he was the guy that played the lawyer in episode 1 was literally in Gambit, like my episode last week. I was like straight away. I was like, hang on a minute, I'm never gonna forget that face because I am still pissed off he died episode 1. He was brilliant. Marco Polo. Yeah, Mark Eden, that's the name. Yeah, he, like, obviously I haven't watched it, which sucks. I hope, I've got fingers crossed with the Disney budget now that they will animate that one. I would love that because I listened to it on audiobook after reacting to the reconstruction with the photos. The audiobook of all the episode. Yeah, Travis shot him. Like, But I listened to the audiobook of Marco Polo. It's fantastic. And if you see the colour photos from the set, beautiful. But I didn't like the second Travis at first because he was just so different. I love him now. He's so good. So good. I like both Travises. Like, it's a shame that it couldn't be the same one, but the second actress is brilliant too. But like, there's so many. Everybody in Blake 7 is phenomenal. Everybody is. Jesus, it's 1:45. No wonder I'm tired. But this happens when this has happened multiple times when I've streamed on Twitch. I will start talking about things, or like I'll be talking about stuff just starting to end, and somebody will mention like Doctor Who and stuff like that. I'll go off on tangents and I won't stop talking. Like one time somebody pointed out, like behind my Blake 7 thing, I think my camera was in a different position or I had a different monitor. Behind my Blake 7 box set, I've got a TARDIS. And like somebody pointed it out, and literally for like 3/4 of an hour we ended up talking about Doctor Who. I will go off on tangents. I'm terrible at ending my streams. Terrible at ending them. But yeah, Betty buys time definitely, because like I've got a special needs daughter, and God knows when she's going to get me up, because it could be like if she wakes me up before 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm sending her back to bed. But it's a possibility, so I need to go to bed. I've got stuff you need a Just Chatting stream earlier in the evening. I wish I could. But I have to put my daughter to bed. She goes to bed at the moment about 8:30 because she's a pain in the backside to not get up. Like yesterday night, I put her to bed and I was like, this is like a convention bar. Pretty much. I don't mind that. I love chatting away about things. I love it. Which is why I guess it's I think that's a good thing that I'm doing it on this channel. Because if it's on this channel, I can get away with just talking about with all the shows that I react to as well. Like I've been meaning to say this, if people like you who have watched my reactions, playing Roblox until 11. Oh, my daughter, she's about 11 years old. She's going to be 12 in September, but she's autistic with learning difficulties, so like she's not there, but she's so clever. She works out games on her tablet the whole time. But yeah, I think it's a good idea I'm doing it on here, because like I don't mind if people who have watched my reactions, if they come in and going, hey, is this going to be coming out tomorrow, or have you done that? And, oh, what? I just wanted to ask you. You didn't mention it in your reaction, but what did you think of this bit in that episode? I don't mind that bit at all. I think that's kind of a good thing I'm doing it this way, actually. I like this. But yeah, I probably will keep my Assassin's Creed ones on YouTube. On Twitch, I mean. Just because I've had people that have really started watching most of my YouTube, Assassin's Creed ones, although recently not so much, but I think it just makes sense. But then every new game I can start on here, like Baldur's Gate 3, I am super excited. Makes sense that I put that on there because that's a D&D thing, and I've also reacted to Legends of Vox Machina, which at the moment they use D&D for that, so with their campaign, so it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, I need to wrap up. I'm terrible at ending my streams, and hopefully people will actually learn that a lot more, because I'm certain I will be continuing. I really enjoyed this game. I think this is a good type of game to play on stream. So like chat can help me work it out, because like I played a Life is Strange game on stream recently, and like working that type of stuff out is great. I think that's a nice interactive thing with your chat. But yeah, I need to go to bed because it is now 10:50 and I am tired and I need to get sleep. I need to have more of a drink because my throat's really tickly. But it's my fault, because the thing I ate before doing my Blake 7 reaction this morning, I ate another one whilst I was playing this, like a granola thing, and it's literally exact same thing, tickling my throat. Anyway, I need to go to bed, and it's late for you too, because you're out just outside Bristol as well, so we both need to go to sleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Frank, for coming in. Connor, earlier, if you're still here, thanks so much for coming in as well. And Foxy, it was if you're still here, I don't know if you are, but I'm going to say it anyway, thank you so much for coming in. It was awesome that you came in too. And also, once I get upstairs, I'll tell my other half thank you for coming in too. But yeah, I've really, really, really enjoyed tonight. streaming on YouTube is a lot simpler with OBS than it was last time. So now I've got one out. I've done one. It should be easier. Just got to sort out the chat messages and stuff like that, and I'll be all right. But thank you so much. TTFN, ta-ta for now. God damn it, now I'm going to have Winnie the Pooh stuck in my head. Yeah, thank you so much, Frank, for chatting, for coming in, and watching my reactions too. But thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next week, or for next reaction. Bye.